Now, joining us to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from all around the world is Arise News analyst Emmanuel Efeni. And of course, Dayo Shawale is still with us. Mr. Emmanuel Efeni.
Good afternoon, Dubai. Good afternoon, Ni Oyelawa.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dayo.
Good afternoon.
We start the review with this day, Nigeria's newspaper of record. The story above the masthead. In bid to bolster economic reforms, support businesses, Edo presents stabilization plan to Tinubu. Plan reveals fuel subsidy still being paid, projected to hit 5.4 trillion naira in 2024. Prescribes 1 trillion naira stabilization fund for manufacturing. President to sign executive order on plan. Yes, the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister for the Economy presented the plan called ASAP, that's the ASP, of course, Accelerated Stabilization and Advancement Plan, ASAP. Very familiar.
Nobody likes those acronyms. They bring back some very bad memories.
No, but it also talks about projection for efficiency.
And expeditious projection.
Well, 1 year after the president took charge, it's now ASAP.
When we have SAP,
No.
It gives us trauma.
This is ASAP, not SAP. But of course, it's meant to, of course, structured to enhance to advance the key areas of economy-related areas of the President Tinubu's agenda, as it were. But I thought we've been hearing this almost from forever, from the campaigns to the inauguration speech and all that, right? But that plan also comes with a draft executive order which has been presented to the president. So before long, we will hear the president issuing some executive orders. And ASAP is structured to advance Tinubu's economy-related 8.8 priority areas, and is broken down to agriculture and food security subcommittee, energy subcommittee plan, oil and gas subcommittee plan, gas energy subcommittee plan, power, health, and social. Well, nothing really new there. The areas they've been talking about. But, Dayo, I'm coming to you now. The revelation, and which is a public acknowledgement for the first time by an official of this government, that subsidy is still being paid. And by the end of 2024, 5.4 trillion naira will have gone into fuel subsidy. PMS, or PMS, aka petrol, premium motor spirit. Dayo, subsidy gone, subsidies being paid. Where are we?
Right. I will start from where you started, which was this acronym, ASAP.
Yes, ASAP.
See, ASAP has a bad reputation, either in business or whatever. It's like good in football.
Greatest
of all time, and they say good. I get annoyed whenever I hear that. It's like a contradiction in terms. So that is that. Now that he has accepted that subsidy is still being paid, you should remember what Dangote said the other time. That why we could not have refineries is that people are benefiting from importing fuel in the way of we ever having that. It is similar to what has happened now. Maybe the government,
to the fact that those who are benefiting are still holding this government down to the extent that they won't do the needful?
It's not a matter of assertion, face reality. They have done it successfully. What are you talking about? If the president comes in and he says fuel subsidy is gone, that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
But you have seen the forces against him are powerful.
1 year down the line, we are projecting 5.4 trillion.
That is reality. Sam.
No, but
they have admitted.
Yes, but
so what do you want?
I would like to hear from the president himself. But the president...
No, don't start that.
Why?
The minister in charge has spoken. What will the president...
Was it the minister that told the world, told Nigerians, 5% is gone?
But it's his agent now that he is saying that he has not been able to make sure that it is gone. That is reality. Be pragmatic, man.
No, well...
You want to lament over it or what?
No, but if I have the opportunity,
yeah.
I would have loved to ask the president a few questions.
Like
because
what?
the finality with which he said that, and we've been living with the consequences of that pronouncement, and to now see that, of course, many economists, analysts have already long before now. This is just the first time the government of India is admitting, right?
You love the World
enjoy
Bank.
the benefits. It was a temporary.
I don't love the World Bank.
The World Bank has said we are admiring for that, and all that. Another was saying that you are going to suffer. But he has not been able to achieve it. That's the same
My
fact.
concern is that we're a year in and we're still submitting proposals of plans to rejig the economy. Because I feel as much as this is a great...
to bolster the economy,
yes,
to advance the policies.
These are things that in the first year of governance we thought, these are the proposals that would be made. At this stage we should be at an execution stage, not still tabling ideas of how we can move
Blueprints,
forward.
plans.
Very concerning. Very, very
of course.
concerning.
1 year after.
That concerning to me, let me answer you. Okay. The governor. Governance is not a scientist laboratory. You get me? You are talking of a social phenomenon where human beings are there. And that is why you even said it at last, that all things are not equal. You get me? So when you live in an economy, managing people from day to day, anything can happen. The ability of leadership is to be flexible. Get me? You can make the best plan, strategic plan on that, but you must monitor it. If it is not working well, you change your route and go on. Okay. It's a human situation.
Okay.
Sam, I'm a social scientist.
Okay, Sam, let's go.
You don't know what I am.
Okay, the lead story of this day, NewWage. TinubuDirectsEduntoCome up with cost implications in 48 hours. Labour suspends strike for 1 week. Senate pledges speedy passage of minimum wage bill. House cautions federal government against increasing wage beyond country's economy. Orji Kalu proposes 90,000 naira as minimum wage. Senators lament greed shut down. Of course, Labour, after that impactful 1 day of the strike, called off the strike or suspended the strike. And of course, the federal government had to move swiftly into action. And
see, I love this picture.
Yes.
But if this had been done earlier,
yes,
we would not get to this stage.
As quickly as the national anthem
was done. It is after the 1 day
yes,
that Labour showed they can bite, and the president is in the picture, you see.
Okay, if we just quickly look at one South African newspaper, the Citizen newspaper, Jaw, not war. Yes, according to this report, while MK party went into negotiations for building a new government with guns blazing, other parties were conciliatory. And the options they're talking about now, DA with ANC controlling the executive and DA taking charge of parliament. That's one option. But Fish rating agency is saying, as Business Day reports, in South Africa, Fish warns against radical policies. Of course, the prospect of ANC teaming up with EFF and, of course, MK, that the policies likely to be worrisome to businesses in South Africa and elsewhere.
Oh, Mr. Feni, I shared a tweet on the group the other day from former public prosecutor TinubuDirectsEduntoCome, where she was saying, we hope that governments can evolve from a place where their sole mandate is to be investor-friendly and they can start being people-friendly. So, just a note, because we see what being investor-friendly has done to us here so far. So, well, let's see where they end.
Zimbabwe.
and to Zimbabwe. Thank you for throwing that in. Mr. Dayo Shobwale, Mr. Emmanuel Ofeni, thank you so much. This has been a fantastic review. As always, look forward to seeing you gentlemen tomorrow.